Welcome back in. It's a first for the city of Richmond, a hackathon, a day of coding and collaboration where creativity meets technology, brought to the East Bay by software company AI Homegirl. Here to share all about it is the founder of AI Homegirl, Kaila Love. Thanks for being here, Kaila.
Thank you, Jessica. It's a pleasure.
Yes, this is so cool what you are doing. And let's talk about the hackathon. What exactly is a hackathon? It's the first coming to Richmond.
It's the first coming to Richmond. It can be defined in numerous ways, but I define it as a community coming together to think about problems that we're facing in our business, in our community, and solving it with technology and creativity.
And this is a really big deal, the fact that it's the first one, and the mayor is actually going to be there. So talk to me about the significance of this event happening.
Well, we've partnered with CoBiz, which is a beautiful co-working space just a half a block from Richmond BART, so the accessibility is really important. We have Mayor Martinez, the first Chicano mayor of Richmond, coming to kick off the event as well as provide mayoral certificates for the winners. We have XIA, who is a huge thought leader when it comes to inclusive tech, with names like Microsoft and the Department of Defense under her belt. So it's just incredible that we have so many people coming together to support this event and really make history and put a tech spotlight on the city of Richmond.
Yeah, and why was that so important to provide this to the community?
Well, as a tech founder, I know that going out there in Silicon Valley and San Francisco can be a bit intimidating. It took me a while before I participated in my first hackathon, but once I did and overcame more so the mental hump, I actually was I was the only solo team to be one of the cash prize winners for a hackathon with N8N. And so I saw how that changed me, and I said, I want to be able to do this, but I know people in my community are not going to want to come out to those spaces. It feels a bit intimidating. They think they might have to have superior tech skills, and I wanted to show, hey, the tech is there right now where we can build with just the creative imagination that we have. If you can see it in your mind and articulate it with your words, you can make it real.
Yeah, really cool, really cool. And who are you looking for? Because I know that there's still spots, people can still sign up, still attend. Who are you looking for in the community to join this?
Anybody that's really interested in solving a problem with tech. Anybody who wants to come to network, to upskill, who's interested hearing about AI, maybe good or bad, but isn't sure how to break in, isn't sure what event to show up to. I wanted to make something that was excellent, accessible for beginners. So we're talking about the students and the teachers, the nonprofit organizers, the policymakers, the small business owners, and everything in between.
Yeah, really, really cool. All right, I want to talk to you about founding the AI Homegirl and why you wanted to do this. Tell me about AI Homegirl.
So the AI Homegirl is my company. I'm the tech founder, and again, it goes back to tech inclusiveness. So it's the idea that you can actually streamline your business operations, you know, from CRM and email sequences, the stuff that is boring or maybe you are not paying much attention to because you're just trying to run your business every day. But it's as easy as just talking to a homegirl, where you don't have to have any of this tech speak. You don't have to know anything about code. You just have to know what you want your ultimate experience to be for your customer, your client, or what you're trying to build. So that's what the AI Homegirl is. It's a software platform, and it helps small business owners, nonprofits, solopreneurs, and creatives.
Yeah, and really it helps them kind of grow their business in ways that they might not even know, that they can really simplify something and it will just help them overall. Do you have maybe a story that you could share of, you know, somebody that you've worked with and how you've been able to see them grow?
Well, yesterday I did a small event, a pre-kickoff to the hackathon for anybody that wanted to come just to get some more preparation. And 2 people showed up because it was just a last-minute thing, and they both got their apps prototyped in just less than an hour. And I just was able to talk about design thinking, and I did have a good audience that tuned in online. And so between my company, the AI Homegirl, and the software partner that we have for the hackathon, Lovable, fastest-growing company on earth, we're able to now bridge that gap, that digital divide, and make this technology accessible for anybody.
Wow, very, very cool. What is something that you would say to somebody who hasn't started using AI? Maybe they're a little bit of intimidated. Maybe they just don't have time. You know, people that are trying to run their business or just in their daily life are so busy. But for someone who hasn't dove into AI, but maybe they're wanting to, what's something you would tell them?
To not overthink it, just sit down with one of them. It could be ChatGPT, it could be Google Gemini. Like I said, if you want to build a landing page, a functional app, Lovable is a great platform. The AI Homegirl is a great platform, and try it out. Just again, no code, no technical expertise that's needed. Just write what is it that you want to see. It could be a simple prompt of, help me come up with a recipe for lunch, help me meal prep. It could be everyday things. And just experience it, see for yourself, and seek out events like this one, because there are more and more. The community is coming together to make it more accessible, especially here in the tech hub that is the Bay Area.
Yeah, I love that. Well, I really love that what you wanted to do was bring the community together in a way that felt very organic and casual to talk about it. We're not using these big techie words. You're making it feel really comfortable and accessible to everyone. So thank you for that. And remind everyone, where can they find more information about the hackathon?
So registration is still open. It's filling up, but it's still open. We're welcoming all who want to come and learn at hackathon.theaihomegirl.com is where people can RSVP.
Perfect. Kaila, thank you so much, and I wish you so much success at the first Richmond Hackathon.